welcome back to our survival let's play on Jack Pine. Good news, I've only seen because I looked out the window, but we do not have snow on the ground. And I really need to sell some pigs today. And I need to check on, no, we've still got a couple of days for that. And eggs we could do with selling them. I still didn't check what I wanted to check. If we check on here, we're not due snow until tonight. So I need to put this on ×5. What I'll do, I'll quickly put the controls on and then we can see how much we've got in here. So 467,000. That's going to be a decent amount of money for us, isn't it? But the thing I need to do today really is, well, I do need to do this. The thing I want to do is get the plough on the back and start ploughing up some fields. That's what I want to do. But I also need to get this covered, don't I? Right, I'll come back and do that because I can do that off camera, can't I? I don't want to just be going back and forth over that. So we'll go and get the plough. We've got loads to do. What I intend to do is as much of this as grass as possible and just see how far up the hill we can get, really. I'll just overlap a little bit just so we know we're getting everything. I seen a massive difference when I was picking the grass up in the bits that were on the hill and the bits in our actual field, just how quickly it was picking up. It was noticeable. I know it should be, but it's just something I've never really watched before. I've took notice of before and I did this time. What I will do, I'll start stripping some more of these trees back as well, going further up the hill. But I don't know if you can notice, you probably can here, it's so much steeper on this side than what it is further round towards our farm. See if we can get spun round. It might be that we only get a couple of runs. In fact, we probably will, won't we? On this side. I mean, anything's better than nothing, really. I still haven't. I've not figured out what shed I'm going to use next as well. The reason why that's important is because when it comes to doing the fields over sort of behind our cabin, and to the left of the chickens, I'll need to know how much space we're gonna need there. Do we need 3 degrees for grass? Am I right in that? Am I just making that up? I'm sure it's 3 degrees, isn't it? We've got so many bits of sort of admin to work, admin to do on the farm though. It's crazy when you think what we started with, which was a truck and a chainsaw, no money. In fact, didn't we go into minus? I'm sure we went straight into minus for using the fuel on the chainsaw. And then think what we've got now. Like, we just haven't got enough time to do everything we need to do. Or enough skill to get everywhere we need to get. Might as well turn that off now. I mean, the other option, what we could do, is I'd have to check what the power of the combine is, but we could plough all of that grass up and just make this one massive arable field. That would be another option. And then put the grass over on the other side. I must admit, I was over the moon when I fast forwarded this morning, or slept. Looked out and there was no snow because I'm sure it was meant to snow around 6 o'clock. Because I mean, I think, was it last year that set us right back straight away, didn't it? Where first day of winter, it snowed and then just continued all the way through. I just missed a tiny bit there, haven't I? For those of you that didn't know, I mentioned it it was a good few episodes ago. Like, I've done quite a few of these recently. In fact, I think, did we have a full week of Jack Pine just there? No Greenlands, only one role player. I think that's a week we've just had pretty much. I'm going to keep, well, unless something changes, but I don't think it will because I'm enjoying it too much. Jack Pine, I'm going to keep going, even when FS22 is out. I don't know how long for. I mean, I think this will be episode 42. But there's just that much to do and that much we can do on it. I'm just not ready to stop this one yet. Right, we'll get this last one done, or this last bit on here done, and then I'll probably go over to the left-hand side there. I'll put it on a time lapse, and we'll get that bit done as well. I wanted to start getting them marked out because it's quite a big visual thing as well, isn't it? If you can see, because I have obviously the ideas and plans in my head, but conveying them to yourselves is a lot harder. So just sort of getting this mapped out so you can see what we've been aiming for when we've been cutting back on this hill, or when we've been clearing over to the left, well, what's now the right hand side. It just shows where we sort of aiming for. Just do this little bit here, square it off a bit. Try not hitting the truck. Right, that's everything on there. Right, we'll get going on here. I'll put a time lapse on and we'll be back once we're done. So we've got the majority of that done. I've left that strip there because I think that is where our road is going to start, and it's going to come through over the top of this field and through there. It goes through that sort of little valley. I think that's where it's going to go. So that's why I've left that there. I might just quickly get this one done as well. What I was going to do is keep this, is what we've called field number 1, all the way through. I was just going to keep that the same size, but I just thought there's no point really, is there? Take that all the way up to the back of there. I still might do what I said and put oats in this field if we're going to get horses. Unless at some point we get a bit of a smaller field. But I mean, if we do this full field of oats, then that should be enough, shouldn't it? What I think we'll do after this is go and get rid of some pigs. Because I've been full for maybe about 3 days now, and all they're doing is consuming a lot of food, so we need rid. And then I think, nothing to do with this series, I need to go and start recording some episodes of Greenlands. I mean, that series now, it's winding down. We're just going to get to the end of probably be the autumn. Get as much sold as possible, sell everything, and see what we're going to end up with. Right. I'll leave that there. See if we can find our truck. I know where it is. It's around here, isn't it? Before, just going on from the last episode, when it was still dark, I filled all this up. I did the greenhouse, and I seen to the animals as well because they were both really low. Right, are we keeping them ones? Unless any of them are male. So all these need to go here. Right, we'll get them down. think I miss having a corn on both sides. I like that. It's good. I haven't decided what crops to do next. I think I'm getting to a point where I'm outgrown this truck. But I really do like it. I mean, it was just so useful at the start. This series wouldn't have progressed without it. It was actually more versatile than having a better or more powerful tractor than the... I always forget, is it a 445 or 455? I could just do with being able to transport more than 12 pigs at a time, really. But there's another thing. I mean, if I still had the fast track, it wouldn't have been that much difference. What did the fast track do? 45, 46 mile an hour, something like that? Where the Challenger we've got only does 26. And given the size as well, it'll absolutely destroy the fuel. These all female as well, these ones. Right, here. I mean, I've still got a good few to go here, haven't I? What I'll do, I will do these off camera because I think I've probably got another 3 or 4, maybe another 3 runs to do. So I'll come back once they're done. Right, we ended up doing about 5 or 6 journeys. We actually had more than what I thought we did. I'll show you what we've made. So you can see there, sold animals 14,800, and we're down to 90 now. So quite a bit more room compared to what we had, and more importantly, less food getting eaten. What I've just thought about coming up there, because I said we need to go and sell the eggs, don't we? We at a good price at the minute. I say we at a good price. We're at a higher price than where they are. So they are 1804. So where does that rank? So yeah, 1885 it said as some of the highest. So we need to go and get them sold. What I've just thought is we don't actually have a trailer suitable to take the eggs in other than this. And it's full of wood. I don't know if I can actually just dump this. I can't. Right, I'm gonna have to go and sell this, aren't I? Totally forgot how to put the straps across. Oh, where are we at? Fasten. I thought you could do it on this one. I know it's been a while since I've used this, but I swear we got straps on here. I'll just go and put these bits in. I mean, there's actually quite a bit of wood there. I know we're not going to get masses amount compared to what we do with the truck. I mean, can you imagine at the beginning of the game, or the beginning of this map, I'd have been over the moon with just offcuts like this. There's another bit here. I mean, that field's a decent size as well, isn't it? I'm toning the speed down just because there's some bits in the back of that truck that are going to go flying. What I was thinking about doing with the eggs as well is getting some of them, the big crates, where they all just fill up instead of individual boxes. Right, let's get this sold. We haven't been here for ages, have we? 1880. So nearly £2 for nothing really, is it? Just all them bits there, most of them were just stumps. We have originally cut them with the lever too high. So I don't think that's too bad, to be honest. Right, we'll go for the eggs, and that'll be the last thing we'll do on this video, I think, because we're already looking at a longer video. I mean, the last couple on here have been, it's just, when there's as much to do as what we have, and we have got so much to do, it's really difficult to keep in time. And another thing I need to do, I need to get that silage compacted and covered. Yeah, I definitely want a couple of them cases, don't I? I don't even know if I've got the mod on, to be honest. I'm sure at one point I did have it on, but whether I've took it off or not, I don't know. I mean, that I read, it was only a few days ago, where Giants have released about slot count and how we're going to have a massively improved number of slots. So I play on PS5, and I haven't got the article in front of us. I am literally going off memory of something I probably read when I was at work. But instead of having, say, 1,300 slots now, that would translate into over 5,000 slots, which is fantastic, isn't it? I mean, funnily enough, on this map, it doesn't really matter so much because the slot count's mega low anyway because there's not much on the map. And because of how we started and the way we play in the game, we don't use a massive amount of slots. We're not up there yet, but I mean, for something like My Farm and Life, I battle against the slot count all the time. That is the biggest hurdle for that roleplay, is the slot count, without a doubt. I'm always having to get rid of things and sort of just constantly battling with it. If I want to add a mod, then one needs to go first, or I drop one. I have no idea what I paid for this chicken coop. Right, where do we go to sell these eggs? Because I don't think we've done it yet. We go to the ranch, and where is that? The ranch up there? No, that's the barn. That the ranch down there? Yeah. Right. Why are we doing that? I don't like that. I might as well just sit inside. Right, we'll get down there. Right, just getting down towards the sell point, and so far, I've done it without spilling out any eggs, which is a lot better than I thought I was going to do, to be honest. Right, let's see what we've got. Remember, we are on hard mode, so it's not going to be a massive amount. Is that just going to take it straight away? I have to get out and chuck them off, aren't we? Oh, this is going to take so long. Well, that one didn't work, did it? It keeps doing. Oh, this is going to be so annoying. I think if anything is shown that we need a couple of them cages, it's this. To be fair though, 270 a box doesn't seem overly bad. So an iron. And such a slick way to end the video as well. As we fall out the wagon again. Right. Get rid of these two. Eventually. There we go. Right, so what did we end up with? Harvest income 7,217. Right, so we've got a couple of new fields ploughed. We've sold some pigs. We've sold our eggs. We've got so many jobs to do. I don't know what we'll be doing next time, but thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time in the next installment of Jack Pine.